Great.
So hey, we're doing a little live. We'll make this short. We'll continue this. And I was asking you, what do you think? My kids and all these kids are buying all these houses, and they're multiple bids. And some people think they're waiting for the prices to go down because the interest rates are high. Let me ask you. Tell me if you think I'm correct. The interest rates might go down and up. It don't matter, but the prices aren't coming down because they're not building more homes. It's the gravy train's over. Do you agree?
Yeah, you know, Cleveland market's been underpriced for years. So that's the reason why everybody's gravitating towards Cleveland because you can get a house that is cheap compared to the overall national average. So that's why everybody's buying them up, and the prices aren't looking like they're going down, and stuff that should be selling for maybe a little bit less is still getting the premium price. So I think end of the summer we'll know where we're at, if it's going down or if it's going to continue to rise. But it's going to have a stopping point, but we just don't know where it's at right now. So, buy things and wait for the interest rates to go down, and then you can refi out or, pay them off depending on how you're structured with your business.
And you think this is just Cleveland, or is it because of Cleveland just like the new boom in town or something? Is it like that all over the country, or
I think the more urban areas like Cleveland's got definitely blue collar and urban areas that allow for, lower priced housing. And also Cleveland's really big on the multifamily, where some of the other areas don't have as many multifamilies because everything Cleveland wide was built in like 1922, 1900, and you have two families, triplexes and quads, where you can't find anywhere else because anything else is a 6 or a 12 and it's new construction built in the 50s or 70s.
wow? And that makes sense too, because ever since that crisis we had, that 219 stuff, a lot of kids moving back home, parents are moving home, so the houses are two families are maybe the way to go. Keeping it all together, kind of like in the old days when they built these things. They had the mom and dad living down, and the kids upstairs back in the 20s and 30s. I think it's kind of like going back to that a little bit. Would you say?
Yeah, I mean, family's important, so why not keep them closer? Just, not in the same house.
And there's more people in homes. I just published a book called "Fix Your Toxic Home and Live Longer." It's on Amazon, and that talks a lot about. I wrote it because of the crisis. Because a lot of people are moving back in, and there's more pets in the homes, and there's more oxygen use and more carbon dioxide because they're cooking more, and so houses are changing too, right? And more people in the homes, and and less homes. Are they building? They're not building the houses anymore, are they? Not as much, correct?
No, no, and even on the new constructions, they're more airtight than they were in 1922. My house was built in 1922 and it breathes. I mean, you can tell because it's not insulated as well as the newer houses, or, weather sealed, and the windows aren't as up to date as what they're putting in the new houses with vinyl and sealing everything around the edges. So that's that's a factor in terms of the quality of houses. The other thing that I should have interjected with is a lot of the cities with the point of sales are going to probably deter buyers because they're getting kind of out of control on what they're asking people to do. And it also hard for a seller too with a point of sale because, yeah, you can agree on a price, but you still have to get the point of sale ordered depending on the timeline of the city. So that's a little concern for investors if you got to be able to buy in the right areas with the less amount of drama.
I do notice that there's more zoning issues, more ordinances, more codes. Like the electrical, they're making it more difficult and expensive to build. Right now, you have to have arc fault protectors, and pretty soon you have to have sprinkler systems in homes, and it's crazy. It's insane that it's almost. I don't know how people build houses anymore with all the restrictions and ordinances and codes. And so, hey, it sounds like it makes sense. You got to move everybody back in the house, an old house that breathes good, right?
Exactly.
Couple dogs, couple cats, mom and grandpa, because you don't want to put them in a nursing home, right? All the kids came home from college. Remember, they sent them all home. They liked it at home. They live
Right.
in the
And
basements and the attics now, right?
exactly. Make the most use of it. So,
Yeah. Hey, so finally, I want you to let me know, you think the prices are going to go down? How we started, or what's your opinion on that? And second fold, is it going to continue to be multiple bid kind of thing?
I think it's going to continue to be multiple bids. I've seen that with recent real estate this year and just most recently with some other properties I've been working with. I think if we're going to see a price reduction, it's going to be towards the end of the summer. So November, December, February, January of next year, I think the prices will plateau. They may not have as many multiples, but I think by that time we'll know where we're at. And if we still have multiples next year, then we probably have another year or two of higher prices.
Hey, so you still, I know I've been dealing with you working with you for 20, 30 years. You still specialize in like multiple families, Cleveland properties, investments. Hey, tell everybody, if anyone's looking for somebody to help out, in management or in, looking to sell or resell or whatever, an older home in the Cleveland market, because you're really good at it. Tell them how to get a hold of you.
Chris Kaylor, Realty Trust Services, 330-840-1073, or you can look me up on the internet. I should pop up with a name and email and phone number. I do specifically work with investors. I do home buyers, home sellers. Any problem properties, I'm very good at that, dealing with the point of sale, navigating that, and also putting it at a price that will move it and being realistic on what we're dealing with. So if you're looking for one house or if you're looking for a large package, I always have something in the works. So give me a call or shoot me a message and I'm happy to talk to you.
Hey, thanks, Chris, for coming on for Rescue. Hey, Amazon, fix your toxic home and live longer. Hey, I've got a new book. I've got about 5 books, 4 coming out this year. The one that's coming out is good for people who, before you buy, waterproof your house or call these people are going to take all your money for snaking your drains. It's called Avoid Waterproofing, Drain Snaking, and Foundation Repair Scams. It'll be on Amazon. Check it out. It'll be a nice short book. It'll maybe, unlike the other book that's 400 pages, this will be like 125. It'll have diagrams. Check it out. By the way, hey, rate, subscribe. Have a nice day. Chris,
Take care.
thank you so much. And we'll talk.
Okay. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.